Good evening, I'm Mark Edwards.
I'm Anna Manuel. Thanks for watching Twin States News. After 5 years, the Christian Andreacchio death story has gained new traction, this time outside Meridian.
Yeah, Twin States reporter Ben Lockridge has more.
You know, I just want to make sure that I'm remembering him like he really was, you know, not because he's not here and you put him up on this pedestal and, you know, oh, he didn't have any faults and he was perfect. He wasn't by any means. And, you know, I said, but I really think he was a good guy. I'm just thinking that. You know, I said, because even the people in all this 5 years, all these people that we've talked to, you know, so I said, even the people who didn't like him don't have anything bad to say about him.
On February 26, 2014, Christian Shane Andreacchio was found dead in the upstairs bathroom of his home in Willow Ridge Apartments from a single gunshot wound to the head. Meridian police and the Lauderdale County coroner arrived at the scene that night to find Christian slumped over his bathtub.
I got a call to a shooting. When I got on the scene, I went upstairs and found a white male that was slumped over in a bathtub. Didn't have a suicide note or anything. So unless it is proven to me that it's suicide or murder, that's why I put it as undetermined.
Despite Cobbler's assessment, all other law enforcement agency on scene called the incident a suicide. 5 years later, Ray Andreacchio still has questions.
If I had everybody saying, oh, it's a suicide, you know, what? But I haven't had anybody telling me that. You know, and when you have law enforcement telling you, oh yeah, we know he was killed.
The Andreacchio story has recently gotten the attention of podcaster Dennis Cooper, who's currently working with Ray on a 15-episode investigative podcast entitled Culpable.
After Ray sharing over hundreds and hundreds of documents with us through her Dropbox of just evidence and facts about the case, we became really interested in it and kind of our hearts really went out for Ray and what her and the family's gone through. We took about a month just studying the overwhelming amount of information that the family had gathered, that Ray, the mother, had shared with us. But then once, you know, we felt like we had a good understanding of the story, we obviously needed to start getting content to make the story.
Ben Lockridge, Twin States News.
A new episode of Culpable releases every Monday on iTunes.